be with you tonight.
Well, today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial actually using the new Naked Urban Decay Smokes palette. I finally got my hands on it. This was like the fourth look that I finally came up with. I'm like, alright, this is the one, this is the one. I feel really strongly about this one. It's so pretty. I love the like harsh line here that we have at the edge. It's just big lashes, and I worked the purple shade underneath, like on this lower lash line here, so it could match my earrings, which I think these are from Jewel Mint, by the way. And then my hair is so cool. Check this out. I decided to try something different, and it's like a bubble braid ponytail. So I just kind of pulled out, you know, sections, rubber band them up and stuff to make it look bubbly. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Alright guys, so I'm starting off with the 24/7 Glide on Eye Pencil in Roach from Urban Decay. Not only is this going to be working as a base for the eyeshadows, but it's also going to be the main crease color. So make sure to put this in the lid and crease and blend it out with your fingertips. I am using my fingertips a lot in this makeup tutorial. I just feel like these eyeshadows are really nice and creamy and they blend out well just with the warmth of your finger. So go ahead and do that, and now I'm picking up the first eyeshadow, and this is the lightest one in the palette. It's called High. So this is sort of like a pearlescent shade. I'm putting this in the very, very center of the lid and then blending it out with my fingertip. Then I'm going in with Dirty Sweet. This is a very light, sparkly gold. We're putting this right over top, so just go ahead and layer that right over that shadow. This does not need to be perfect. I honestly think the messier the better. This is called the Smoky palette. Smoky. Okay. Now I'm going in with a pencil brush and picking up the shade Whiskey. This is a matte, I would say it leans towards a darker brown, so you gotta be kind of careful when you put this in the crease because it can get pretty crazy in there. So just put a tiny, tiny bit on, which is why I use a pencil brush. And then I'm flipping the brush over. This is actually the brush that came with the palette. And using the blending side to blend it out. And now I'm going in with Radar. Now this is a really cool shade. I don't think I have anything like this except for one eyeshadow called Snakeskin from Rockin' Republic. Do you guys remember that one? It's kind of like an army green, and I think it works great as a nice color to transition from those two shades we just laid down. And also I feel like it gives the eye a little bit more dimension, you know, kind of makes it look 3D. So then after I blended that out with a clean blending brush, I went ahead and used a makeup wipe and just kind of wiped away any of the eyeshadow that fell. And I also made that really sharp line with the makeup wipe. I'm putting lashes on. These are new. I just got them in. They're from Esquito. I hope I'm saying that right. They're called Lasherette. This is my favorite pair of lashes from the website because they're really dark at the base and then they get super long near the top, so they look natural but still kind of glam at the same time. So here I'm using Roach again in the waterline and blending it out with a angle brush. And then I'm going in with Smolder from the palette and applying that right on top of the Roach liner. I'm keeping this where the lashes grow instead of actually in the waterline. I'm going in with L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, applying 2 coats of this to the bottom lashes. This one is great because it never smears on me, and I say that every time because it really is true. It never smears, and it does a great job of defining the lashes. And I also put a little bit on the top lashes too, just to blend them in with the false ones. So for my face, I use Celestial Moisturizer from Lush. This one's great to put on before foundation because it's really, really moisturizing, but it's not too heavy, so you don't get that nasty, greasy feeling throughout the day. And then I'm going in with a serum called, or not a serum, it's a, damn it, what is it called? What is it called? A primer. This tutorial is really fast. I edited this like crazy. Okay. Prime Time from Bare Minerals. Put that baby on. I really like it because it feels like a serum on my face, nice and hydrating, and it also helps the foundation to stay on. And this is Bare Minerals Bare Skin Foundation in Bare Satin. I'm using a round top brush to blend this in all over my face. Nice full coverage, I love it, and it looks great on camera. For concealer, I decided to mix 2. This is MAC Prime, Prep and Prime, and then I used NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla Light number 2.
and my fake beauty blender. I got this from TJ Maxx. It's just like a ball. I'm just gonna call it a ball because last time I called it a beauty blender, you guys are like, it's not a beauty blender. It's just a ball. I just blended my concealer out with that and it works like a dream. It looks so perfect. I love that combination. And I used a little bit more of the NARS concealer on like the high points of my face, like the nose and the forehead, chin, cupid's bow, and a little bit around, you know, like where I get the most red, which is like my nose and around my lips, and just blended that out with my ball. What is that thing called? I don't even know. It was really affordable though, very cheap. And what this is going to do is just help the foundation to look more flawless, you know, especially if you're taking photos. It'll help the light reflect more off your face on those certain parts so that it looks, you know, awesome, basically. I use this Real Techniques brush to set my concealer wherever I put that, which is under the eyes, you know, the nose, forehead, chin, cupid's bow. And I'm using actually an e.l.f. setting powder. And then I used my sponge. We're gonna call it a sponge now. It's a sponge ball. To put the powder on the rest of my face using patting motions. So this is something recent that I have tried, and it is so much better than just putting the powder on my skin with a regular brush, because the sponge has water in it and my skin is just like incredibly dry. It's insane. So this just helps to add water back into my face, but then also to set my foundation at the same time. It's the best thing ever. This is my Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. As you can tell, I freaking love it. I'm using the middle contour shade first, just to chisel out those cheekbones. This is the lightest of the shades that they have in there for bronzing, so I really like to use this one first and just kind of get like a generalized contour out of it. Nothing too serious, just kind of warming up the face. And then this is what I use to really contour out those cheekbones. It's the second darkest shade. I'm using an angled brush from Sigma, and I'm putting this right in the center of the cheekbones and then blending it out. So I'm not getting too close to the lips or too close to the hairline, just keeping it in the center. And what that's gonna do is help lift the cheekbones and make them appear more rounded. And then of course, you have to, absolutely have to, crucial step guys, blend everything out, because bronzer can get pretty heavy very quickly. So I used a kabuki brush for that. That one was just from e.l.f. And then this is the e.l.f., I think this is the mineralized brush I use to apply Rocketeer blush from Benefit. It's a really nice light shimmery pink. And then I'm going in with Soft and Gentle. This is a Sedona Lace tapered brush. I love using this one in particular to apply the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter, because it applies it very lightly, so it doesn't look too cakey or heavy. I also put the highlighter on the brow bone for a nice highlight there, and down the middle of the nose. And for my lipstick, I used from this little tester kit that I got for free when I bought the palette, the Urban Decay lipstick in Liar. I'm sorry, don't hate me, but it didn't get filmed. My camera totally cut me off. But that's it for this makeup tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below. Please give this video a thumbs up. And if you try this out, definitely send me a picture. I'd love to see. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.